everybody. We live?
Hi.
Welcome to Corruption Game. Yeah, I don't think there's any other pro core game announcements other than the fact that we are short of an alt.
There is.
So
Gotta power up. I got my wrist snap. Pow! And then I got my original wrist snap from last year. Pow! Okay, I'm good. Oh, we're good.
I don't know where mine is.
Ours
so.
are. Ours from last year.
I know where Aya's is from last year. It's with Dylan.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're down on alt. I don't know if or when
being
he'll
hunted
be
by
out
Jason
of traffic. So if he does get in, awesome. If not, we'll see you in 2 weeks, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. So
You've been
where
to
we left
PAX,
off.
can you tell?
Yeah, had no idea.
Can you tell?
No.
Sorry.
So last we left off, you guys were finally back in the city of Del Diablo, reunited with Passion. And you were heading to the city or the neighborhood of or district of Demon City Shinjuku. Following up on clues, you were following clues that led to the anarchist, trying to figure out where it was that he stole the materials to make the burners from. And I believe last we left off, you guys were still in the apartment, determining how you were going to make it there. Am I right?
I think so.
I'll be honest, I watched like half of last episode and I missed the last 30 minutes. So if you guys think I've missed something, let me know.
I'll also be honest
Demona's
with you.
friend's sister showed up.
Say that again?
The sister of the woman that Demona was framed for murder.
That's right. She did show up and she told you where it was in the Demon City and offered to go with you guys or to hang it back. It was up to you guys.
Yeah, Demona had tried to talk her into not stay. Well, I think she talked Demona into not letting her stay at the place where everybody knows we stay and run with us to Shinjuku so that she could do her own thing while we're doing our thing and most likely drawing all of the heat off of her because we're giant freaking targets.
That's
I'm
valid.
not. I'm completely inconspicuous.
You don't understand. You have a target on your back. Demona
No, I
just
don't.
hasn't.
Not this one yet.
Demona just hasn't told you yet.
Oh, Demona hasn't just painted the target on her back.
Right.
We
Okay,
all are
anyways.
under illusion right now as well.
Yeah,
You
well, no,
are all
all
under
of
an
us.
illusion.
but
All
one.
of you except for Demona.
Uh-huh.
Except for Demona and Passion, though.
Passion's in
you
her
have
own
your own
disguise.
illusion.
Passion is her
That's
own
the other
illusion.
thing. All of you guys look like that until one of you decides to cast Dispel Magic, or 8 hours have passed.
And side note, Demona does have a mask.
Passion is also wearing a mask, but as well as her whole disguise too. She just magicked it onto her face.
So,
Because magic is awesome.
you guys are at the apartment. You're discussing what your plan is. What do you want to do?
So do we want to just take the car, or should we probably leave that? Because that is very clearly our car.
Most
Onyx
like,
put a whole huge punch hole in the side of it or something.
I think that was somebody else's vehicle.
Well, it's the gentleman's, but we drive it everywhere.
yeah. Except Demona was gonna ride with Nico, who was the sister's name, and ride to Shinjuku.
Yes. I'm gonna write that down.
Well, I would.
What, the name?
Yay!
Because I know I had it somewhere, I just didn't remember where.
I just got an emote.
Yeah, and say Aya, thank you Aya for subbing to the channel.
Wow.
Sweet.
Okay. Thanks.
Whip, whip.
You got the rubber duck. Congrats.
Also, the irony of you getting the dreidel from Aya, there, Scotty.
Nice.
That is like on point and perfect.
Sorry, you guys can't hear if the dog is snoring very loudly from
Aw.
underneath the table. So, you guys, on your way to Demon City, you're taking what vehicles? So I think Demona, you and Nico are taking your bike, yes?
Correct.
What about the
I'll
remainder
drive the
of you?
van.
Maybe we should not use the van, considering that's very clearly a van we've drove around a lot. Why don't we just take public transportation?
Oh, yeah, that's
They
fine.
have that, right? You know?
I'm sorry. Did you just ask the people who are effectively public enemy number 1 to take public transportation?
We are all disguised except for somebody. So,
There's a
yeah.
reason Demona takes her bike everywhere.
Because she wants to be as obvious as possible?
No, because she doesn't want to be grouped together with the rest of you idiots on public transportation when we're being hunted by assassins.
That seems like the best place to be, considering if they attack us, they're going to attack a bunch of innocent other people.
And what's going to stop them? Sure as hell ain't going to be Demona.
I mean, what's going to stop them is the fact that, you know, they're trying to hunt us. They're probably trying to stay on the good side of the law.
Yeah, you guys do know that anything of that sort, where like if innocents were threatened, the Knights of Maleficence would show up
and bust them for
put
littering.
a stop.
Littering,
put a stop
leaving
to
all
that.
these people corpses everywhere. But yes, I think honestly, like our best bet is to use public transport because
But
we're all grouped together.
We're currently
Are the
disguised.
cops after?
The cops also after our Demona, so the far away we stay from her, the less we'll be implicated.
She's wearing a mask.
This isn't superhero. It doesn't work. You just put a pair of glasses on and you just suddenly become Clark Kent.
Hey, to be fair, he had a reason why his glasses work, okay?
Well, I don't know who this Clark is, but I don't think he has a disguised self, so I think we're fine.
No,
All right, we'll just let you guys. You guys can go on ahead. We'll take the.
Yeah.
I think public transit's our best option. 'Cause it
I
means-
only know of Clark and
Also, to point out too, if we take our own vehicle, then we 100% risk them attacking the vehicle and just killing us all with that.
Okay. You're fair. You got a fair point on that one, but Demona will still try to be close by on the off chance that something happens in transit.
It's understandable.
How far away, Universe? How far away is this Demon City?
I am.
Is that a whole?
was actually
Is that
just-
a whole different section on the map? Or is that...
It is. It's Okay, so not on the D12. It's within. It's still within the same little square that Del Diablo is. It's in the center one.
Oh, okay.
But the city itself is split into different districts. I will say that on public transit, there's a couple of different kinds. The free bus would take the longest, and it's probably going to be like 4 hours or so. The next one up would cut it down to like an hour, 45 minutes if traffic is good, and that one costs 2 gold per person.
Yeah, keep in mind this city is the size of Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
So
It's
4
a
hours
big
is pretty
place.
quick, relatively.
It just so happens that where you guys are is somewhat central to the rest of the places. Definitely not
Well,
because I want
still
things to
quick.
happen, and also I don't know where Kev hid the map.
I don't see any problem with public transportation. At least we'll know what to expect.
And like I said, we can. This is gonna sound super fucking cold, Jesus Christ! But we can always use civilians as shields for this.
Okay, I want it to be known Demona did not make that comment.
Passion knows how to abuse that kind of thing. But yes, also I took a picture. Well, I stole a picture online of what
Passion knows what?
Passion knows how to hide from people, so, and how to abuse the fact that they're not going to try and draw heat on themselves to kill us. So, also, this is what I have for Passion's mask looking like,
Nice.
because I love that design. I am just tagging me going, no, for using civilians as shields.
Nice.
But yes,
I don't know. I can conjure up much better shields than civilians.
I more mean that they won't attack us if there's people by, so.
That wouldn't stop me. Why would it stop them?
because they want to remain. I'm assuming that they don't want to be wanted, hunted down themselves. So
The biggest problem here is that you're assuming. No offense intended.
I mean, here's the thing, though. They're gonna piss some people off. Either way, I don't care. As long as they die, I don't care. Spite. I'm totally not filled. Passion's totally not filled with spite.
Definitely not.
Well, let's head to the bus station.
But yes, also they won't recognize us, so... Yes, to the bus station.
Okay.
I just yelling, just go do the thing. No, we're gonna sit here and talk for 20 minutes about
Okay.
this.
Wait, I have an idea. Maybe we should scout ahead. Somebody get a tree, and I'll sit on the tree, and you can shoot me straight up in the air. Oh wait, I can't see. Never mind.
I wonder who's calling. No, yeah, you can, Scotty. Can't you? From to do the thing that happened last session.
A blind sight?
No. can see
No, because the Walking Nirvana can see.
I
That
thought
was
you
the other
said that-
thing that I forgot to mention in the recap. Gurk invited a tag along.
Is that better, Aya?
Walking Nirvana, the one of the lords of Del Diablo.
As long as it's not
Let's see if
Susan.
I have anything written about them.
Anyone but Susan.
They represent
It's
the
Susan.
corruption of the self. They, in their true form, are a swirling cloud of code and math symbols, and are usually found at the biggest, loudest clubs in the city, partying 24/7 to try and experience every pleasure known to mortality.
Oh my.
Brooke had offered him a ride in his body, as a way to show him something he's never seen before in exchange for helping Gurk deal with the condition he has that makes it so that he can't actually taste anything. So, while you guys are heading to the bus station, it's relatively uneventful, especially considering you guys don't look like anybody recognizable, really. Anybody that would stand out. When you make it to the bus stop, you see that there are currently a handful of kids, half orc with like neon pink hair that's glitching, is like spray painting the bus,
Stop.
the like overhang. Yeah.
The station, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, alcove?
Mhm.
Also, this sounds a lot better now, I assume? I moved my mic up a bit more.
Yes.
Because Aya was telling me.
They sort of see you guys coming, and they're gonna roll an insight check because they don't know what to expect from you guys. Yeah, no, they scatter. They don't know what to expect from you guys, and you just look like a bunch of randos.
Like they know nothing about us.
Passion will pull out a spray paint can and keep packing it.
It looked like they were-
Druid craft to make different corrupted colored moss.
We're now.
So cool.
They left here graffitiing it. We're gonna graffiti the shit out of this place now.
Can I roll something at disadvantage? I'm blind.
Um,
So I'm gonna be pulling some like abstract art bullshit. You know, the artist's eyes are closed and they're just feeling the canvas. You know, one of those things.
I will say go ahead and make an intelligence check at disadvantage.
Cool.
Also, I rolled
At disadvantage, I got a nat 20.
Oh,
And then a nat 2.
You were
And the dice I'm
really,
using
really
tonight-
inspired.
Or is the Tesla Dragon dice, Retroverse dice, which will be in the backer kit soon.
Sweet.
Then I got the blue ones. I don't know what they're called again. So
Yeah, so originally it looks like they were trying to spray paint what looks like probably a band name.
ooh,
And Passion had started on one end trying to like fill out the art on the edges of it. And Gurk started to do that on the other side and unfortunately lost control of the moss, and it's now covered up the first half of the band's name.
also passion is.
Onyx,
I did. Oop, go ahead, Hera.
Onyx shakes her head and tries to fix Gurk's mess.
That sounds like our lives. Also, I rolled a performance for passion to kind of see how good she's doing right now. It is a 28.
It's fucking awesome.
And she did more or less. She tried to do like a little thing of the Feeling Force.
Oh, nice.
Onyx mixed.
Actually, no. She does it of the summer, the seasonal girls.
Oh,
You're welcome, Alt. If you watch this.
Onyx fixed Graxmas too, with a 23.
Hey.
Nice. You actually sort of incorporate some of the moss in. You end up having to like scrape bits of it off and chuck it onto the ground. But in the end, it looks pretty
she's
cool.
following with the theme of the seasonal girls.
Yeah.
Fun fact: some dyes used to be made with certain colored moss, so you probably could just get clumps of it and just smear it. Because they're all different colors.
Imagine like on one side, Passion has like the seasonal girls, and on the other side, Onyx makes like the monsters or whatever they fight.
She also makes citizens of Del Diablo. Yeah. That's a really harsh way to describe the citizens of Del Diablo. Hera, I guess the people who are causing trouble in it as monsters.
There's like a group of bullywugs.
Among the crowd of like the monsters that they fight, you can also see the anarchist, like a caricature of him inside there. He looks not happy.
I love the idea of just both of them doing this, and Onyx is looking just super, like Onyx style, super rough, but in Passion's looking very fancy.
Yeah.
And both being in spray paint because they're both that's what they both chose.
I forget, were we in a hurry?
We're waiting for the bus.
Oh. It's taken a while. I think we've been here for a few minutes.
Aren't you spray painting the side of the bus?
No, bus stop.
Yeah, it's the bus station.
Gotcha.
Like that overhang for it.
So Demona's going to be stealthing while she's waiting to follow them.
What was that, Cyberus?
We're just doing local vandalism. It's not important.
That's the usual.
We don't want to draw attention to ourselves by not doing vandalism.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, it'd be more suspicious if they weren't.
I mean, what would be more? What's super suspicious is the fact that Onyx is a tiny, tiny, and it's probably like
like teenage
Wait a
Saren.
minute. Is this within a mile of the house?
Probably,
yeah.
It's probably been maintenance though.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a couple of days.
I know, but the moss I'm making.
Would it instantly grow?
It keeps the area really fertile. So that moss will probably...
We'll say that's probably why...
It won't do anything now. I'm just saying that moss will probably stay there. Unless it's...
Yeah, where you dropped it on the sidewalk, it's probably going to continue to grow. And maybe cover up some of the artwork. But you guys wait probably about a half an hour. There are a handful of other people that show up waiting for the bus. There's a group of humans that look like they're carrying a bunch of like shopping bags and sort of things. What looks like a family of... Oh god, my brain is farting out. Of Lunari. There's like a dad that's trying to corral everybody. It looks like they're all carrying like backpacks filled with toys and whatnot. It looks like they all probably came from the arcade that's not far from where you guys live.
I better just stay away from them. Totally not for racist reasons.
And you guys were waiting for the free bus, correct?
What's the difference in the free bus and the paid bus?
The free bus takes longer. The paid bus is 2 gold per person, but it'll get you there in about 45 minutes to an hour rather than the 4
We're gonna
hours.
take. I feel let's just take the paid bus.
Yeah, we can spring that. It's fine.
Yeah, I got $96, $96. That should be good. We should be good for that.
I think I have some. As you just see hundreds and hundreds of gold coins. Sorry, hundreds and hundreds of gold bills.
Gold bills?
Or whatever our currency is.
Chits.
I remember it's not coins.
I think you have cards. Yeah.
Yeah, a chit or more or less like that. Yeah.
No, then you see nothing.
Just like Gurk.
This is like what to be like Gurk. Yeah.
You can actually like check the amount on the card. A lot of people have them like locked to your thumbprint usually.
How do you check? Does it like show it on a screen or something?
It does, but it also has a voice activated setting for those people that are unable to see. Considering there are, even before the burners, there are plenty of people that have lost their eyes to corruption.
Well, I wouldn't have
Yeah,
figured
there's
out how to
even
turn that on, so I'm just gonna...
Probably not. Hopefully somebody would have taken pity on you, but we'll see.
Passion probably would seeing Gurk having trouble.
Like,
Alright.
I have money, I think.
Are you sure about that?
So all of you except for Demona, I suppose, go ahead and mark your gold off. And we'll say that Tomo is following with Demona on her bike, because Tomo has her Henshin cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to spend all its money without him being here.
Just spend all of it, and then you're like, hey, oh, by the way, you're broke.
Yeah, it's
Just give us all lots of pleasure.
What happened? You spent it on a massage.
I mean,
It'd be in character.
So it's a relatively uneventful drive. Like, I mean, it's public transit. There's a kid crying after about 30 minutes or so. The two of the Wunari kids in that family start arguing over a stuffed toy, and there's a scuffle, and all you hear is, "Mom, she bit me!" And then stuffed toys start flying, and it's kind of chaos until...
Passion is kind of used to this. This is, I mean, you know how many siblings she has. Too
Passion
many.
Probably used to act like that.
I mean, me and my
Onyx?
18 brothers and 27 sisters used to bite each other all the time.
That's just, isn't that just normal for...
Yeah, you usually don't survive.
Yeah.
Onyx,
Leave-
it's
leave it.
like, should I solve this?
No, just let
They're
them.
really getting on my nerves.
Onyx, just shh.
Should I solve
I have a-
this?
I have a good
Just
idea.
sit on it.
I have a good idea.
I want to see which child is the stronger one and wins.
Oh my god.
Onyx
No.
walks over and
Uh-huh.
takes the teddy bear away from them.
Oh my god, Onyx, you idiot. And you say Passion's the dumb one.
I
never
guess
said
it would
that.
be opposed athletics and
Wow.
acrobat. I mean, it's a child. They're not going to give it up to some.
Wow, you're a
stranger.
monster, Onyx, stealing a kid's toy.
Yep.
It'll see through your
Yeah.
illusion.
Can we roll initiative?
You rolled a 9 if you want. Sure, I'll say you. It's not combat. If you want to do something, Gurk, you can do it right after Onyx attempts to yank the toy.
Okay.
I rolled a net 20.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it looks like the
Onyx.
two Wunari that are arguing. It's a little boy in like cargo shorts and a t-shirt with a basketball team on it, and a young girl that's arguing, and she's got the toy and she's holding on to it for dear life, and you just sort of like tap her on the shoulder, and when she goes to turn, you just
Onyx.
And she just
Passion's
turns
already
around.
walking over. Passion's starting to walk
Mom.
over.
I thorn whip the teddy bear away.
Oh my
from
god.
Onyx. I like lasso it back towards me.
I'm gonna move
Oh,
farther.
a nat
I'm
20.
You do
surrounded.
realize you do realize
I'm not
that if
joking. I just nat 20.
I'm
Yeah,
surrounded by
but you do
idiots.
realize you deal damage to the teddy bear, right? You will fuck it up.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Okay, before I nat 20 it, would you allow me to use it just for the bull?
I will say that because you got a nat 20, if you want to, you can pull it off in a way that the teddy bear is not destroyed. It's definitely snagged, but it's not ripped in pieces. Because I'm pretty sure a teddy bear does not have enough hit points to stand up to Thorn.
Right, Aya? We are.
We were
Literally,
gonna get arrested before we stopped.
Aya wrote, you guys
Well, you
are
are.
the bad guys. yes, we are, Aya. I
Not
agree
all
with
of
this.
Gurk, you have a teddy bear.
Passion's just
God
walking
damn it,
up like,
Greg, give it back.
guys, just give the
Onyx,
kid back
wisdom
the teddy
saving
bear.
throw.
Oh boy. I mean, all else fails. I have a thing I can do too. Which I think is very similar to what Gurk just did.
13.
Alright, you're now a duck. I cast polymorph. And after I cast polymorph, I toss their teddy bear in between the two and I say, Whatever gets it first, gets it first.
Passion just
So-
kind of.
I tried to get the
Okay.
teddy bear.
As
my
a
God.
duck.
Okay, hang on. All right. So, you yank the teddy bear, and the kid just sort of turns around. Mom, the teddy bear gets yanked from you by a thorn, and both the kids jump up on the seats and like leaning over the back of the seat, looking at Gurk, who's this random Saren who's got their teddy bear.
No, I'm not a.
then here-
I better not be a Saren. Not be a very short Saren.
What did you look like?
I think I was a gnome
you
or
went
halfling.
gnome. That's right, gnome.
Like, you know,
I'm the Saren.
Yeah.
The short Saren.
Look back at this Saren and then hear a quack and look down at you, who are a duck, and then you chuck it, and both kids try to get it.
and Passion is trying to catch Onyx and grab her.
Okay, so the sister got a nat 1. The brother got a 10. So what did Onyx duck get?
Can Passion try and stop Duck Onyx?
I think, okay, duck Onyx, I'm gonna say you probably have a +0.
Yeah.
Do
No,
I
I
have,
probably have a negative strength. I probably have like a
No,
2 in strength.
usually
or
it's
3.
like dex, like it's a finesse thing.
Let me check. Let me check what a duck is.
I don't think Dex is static.
They don't have stats.
No, it would be like, the closest one
should.
would be like a hawk.
I
rolled an 11.
A homebrew one, I guess.
Okay.
It's like a 6 in strength for it.
You would still beat them with the
Can-
11.
Can Passion try and stop Onyx? Catch Onyx?
Go for it.
Are we
Make-
rolling initiative now?
Make a what? Matt? Athletics?
It's a grapple check. So opposed athletics check. Your athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics, but your athletics Onyx as
Just
a duck
message
is
Callie.
a -3.
Yeah, so I'm probably going with acrobatics because I'm a duck right now.
Yes,
I got a 21.
you have a +3 to acrobatics as a duck.
I have a 2. I rolled a 2. So
All right, I have a
so-
21. So
Okay. So what happens is fucking 4 people die for the teddy bear.
well,
The
Passion
two
doesn't die
kids-
for the teddy bear. She dies for.
Well, you died for the duck, and the duck died for the teddy bear. The little boy, or the little boy, just thwacks his head on the armrest and reels back onto his butt, holding his head because he rolled a 1. The little girl snatches it and goes, "Ha ha!" And the duck just jumps up and snatches it out of her hands and is like pulling on it and flapping wildly. And then Passion tackles the duck and pulls it off.
I'm just hearing
And the
angry
kid has
Donald
got-
noises.
The little girl has got the teddy bear and she's like, it's mine. And the blue brother is like trying to get to her and she's like holding it back with her foot. Shit, I just kicked the dog.
Passion will just say, "I'm very sorry about this," and she's going to use prestidigitation. Say, "This will only last for an hour, but here," and she'll make a little toy appear in her hand and hand it to the other kid.
Okay. He's like on the ground, like trying to go for the teddy bear and looks to you. Thanks.
I'm
No
sorry,
problem.
but I gotta ask: do children's toys targeted to Unari, are any of them like rubber chew toys or anything?
I mean, probably.
Because they'd be teething and
Wait.
stuff, you know. It makes
Yeah.
sense.
I say,
Yeah.
I think
Well-
you mentioned that with when you were playing Visca.
Oh yeah, no, she got her nieces and nephews tennis balls.
Yes.
Well, it's also a thing where a lot of times when small dogs are teething, they also like really soft things.
Also, does the one kid who smashed head off of the armrest look injured?
No, he has 4
Okay.
hit points. He got a bump.
Okay, because Passion's still going to use cure cuts on them
No.
and just kind of make them feel help the bump out a bit.
The mom is very grateful and the kid seems placated.
She'll once again look to them. I'm very sorry about that. And
She
carry
says,
off.
no, thank you. I honestly, I don't know how, but apparently you guys solved it with magic faster than I can do it with just yelling. So thanks.
No problem. And she'll carry Duck Onyx off.
You have a very, very angry quacking duck in your hand.
She looks on and says, "Don't make me throw you out the window."
By the way, I now try to get away and try to get to Brock.
You're a magpie duck, by the way. You can look that up.
So Harry has to beat a 23.
You're like magpies have a mix of like black and white blotches. I like to think it's more
nice.
the black than white.
Yeah.
The white's probably where your hair used to be.
Oh, I just wrote proud of you.
Oh, that's such a cute duck. No.
Oh, it is adorable.
That is a great duck.
10 out of 10 duck.
It's a little tuxedo duck. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it's got a little tuxedo on.
Hey, look, Onyx is back in a tuxedo again. Also, I love, Scotty, that you moved the rubber duck onto Onyx's area.
I mean, I had to.
You had to.
Yeah.
Tuxedo, that's a 10 out of 10 duck.
So you're flailing at me, you got angry Donald noises. As
I'm holding her still. I kept a grip on her when she's trying to get you.
Holding by the feet upside down?
Okay.
Or...
No.
I will say, I did say it's about a 45-minute drive. Polymorph lasts that entire time. Gurk, if you're going to maintain it, I will say that Onyx, you can go ahead and give me like 2 more checks to see if you can get away from Passion.
Okay.
The second we're away from this encounter with the kids and stuff, I turn it off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, okay.
There's no point then.
I'll say one more until, and then Gurk will end it if you...
So Jesse's saying for me to say, sorry, he made an amazing pun of Duxedo. 10 out of 10.
Amazing.
We're gonna get caught.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Hey, at least it's not my fault this time.
I tried to shut down the situation.
Hey, I did shut down the situation. And then just glare it angrily at Duck.
Scotty, this situation isn't over yet.
Oh god.
I know it's not.
Okay, what is Onyx trying to do then? Is she untransformed?
She's wishing her wing was a fist that connected with Gurk's face.
Did you let her go of being a duck, you said?
Once we're away from the kids.
Okay, yeah, once we sit back down, so.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you can't really hold her anyway when she's...
Oh, no, definitely. I mean, she might. Passion's not that much weaker than Onyx is, surprisingly.
Yeah, but I have a +9 to athletics.
I mean, yeah, I have a +3, so.
Yeah.
As the concentration ends, Gurk disappears.
I have an important question, Kat.
Uh-huh.
Am I still... The effect of the other spell, does it still work on me? Because it might not, considering that I changed form. Or I would have never...
like you would have been a duck that looked like a Saren.
That's amazing.
Because the illusion doesn't stop. It's just
teeniest little Saren. Oh, that's adorable.
Probably like the comment from everyone.
Passion would have 100% taken a picture of that too before Gurk lets it go.
Oh no!
Taking a selfie.
Actually, a German Pekin would fit better because they're really strongly built ducks.
Are you looking up different ducks?
Yeah,
to see which one would fit Onyx.
Jesse said Harlequin duck also would look pretty good.
Oh yeah. But Pekin is Pekin. If you're looking it up, German.
I thought you meant like the cooked duck, Peking duck.
Nice. So, Onyx, now that you are unducked,
got ducked up.
You look around and you do not see Gurk.
I hope you know that the message you sent is to me.
I know, I sent it to both of you.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
This little shit.
Onyx?
I nat 1'd on my stealth check, so right by you here. As a fly goes by.
Onyx.
I slapped
Stop
at the fly.
Oh, with advantage. Whatever, I already said. It's fine.
I will say, what the fuck AC would a fly have? They're
None.
Not much.
Actually, no, really high. Because it's so small.
That's the thing. They're small as shit.
And also, they would definitely have advantage of a lot of things because...
The thing is, in 5e, being small in size does not actually increase your saving throw, which is why familiars
No,
get
it
so easily
increases your
killed.
AC.
Not in
5e
5e.
it doesn't.
Not in
Not
5e.
in 5e.
In 5e, it
Which
does
is-
not increase your
There's-
AC.
They don't have the template for it anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they
overall,
don't
the
have the
smaller it is,
template
the
for
higher
it,
the
yeah.
armor class is.
I mean,
due
it's
to.
the same. It's the thing between the quicklings kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that a fly probably has equivalent AC to a raven or a spider, so you have an AC of 12.
Oh, you're gonna get rigged.
Yep.
I am going to attack with disadvantage.
Go for it.
Oh my god, she's attacking recklessly. I bet. What are you gonna attack recklessly
No,
too?
no, no.
Hera?
No,
I attack with-
disadvantage because she doesn't know where he is.
I do definitely hit you with a 16. I rolled badly, actually.
Okay, how much damage? Because I'll just -1, because I assume it had
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, you're a fly.
And that's being
One hit
nice.
point.
Being nice.
The damage actually takes over. So you
Yeah,
take
no, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's gonna take whatever damage you do -1.
Yeah, the fly
It's-
died at 1, and then whatever else carries over.
10 points of damage.
Oof. So,
I rolled max damage.
oof.
Okay. Well, Gurk's back.
So there's just a crash as you hit the fly, and you hear that like slap of your hand slapping the shit out of a fly, and then there's a very loud thump as a Gurk gnome lands on the floor face first in the middle of the aisle of this bus.
For my second attack, I grapple him.
Onyx, let
You have
him
advantage.
go.
I'm apparently prone.
I'm sorry, you're a fly, man. You were flying, and you just got reduced to 0 hit points midair.
Yeah, no, I deserve this.
Would say I don't think advantage because it's a grapple check, not a attack. There would be an advantage in it. It's a contested check, not
It
a.
literally doesn't matter. I rolled 2 15s.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
So it's 24 total.
Gurk doesn't. He doesn't roll a saving throw. He just lets you.
Onyx, put him
The
down.
entire bus is just looking at the group of you.
Onyx looks him straight in the eye. Like she has him basically by his head. And it's basically like just pulling it like so his mouth is slightly ajar. She has the other hand ready here ahead of him.
Put him
And
down.
says, if you do that again, I rip your fucking tongue out.
He
And
doesn't
then she
need
lets him go.
Cyberus, you see across the aisle from you 2 half-elves sitting next to each other. One of them passes money to the other one.
I'm texting Demona.
The
Say,
Mona gives
you wouldn't believe
no
what's
shits.
going on.
You're missing.
Oh yeah, no,
Sounds
she
like
would.
A 6-second video. It's like you're missing the fuck out.
I 100% believe that if Tomo were here, she would have recorded this for
Yes.
Tomos, for reasons.
It's fucking hilarious. Also, I posted in the chat Passion right now and did the scars surrounded by idiots gif.
Yeah, yeah.
That is Passion right now, and she's gonna fucking kill someone.
You wanted
So-
to take the over the.
Broke up there a bit.
Yeah, you did.
We could have taken the van.
That wouldn't have helped shit. Onyx would have found something stupid to do.
You would have had seatbelts on, and you wouldn't have
That
been.
doesn't mean shit. You think Onyx obeys that law?
Grug just sits down and pretends like this doesn't happen. He doesn't care. He should have wild shaped into a honey badger. He doesn't care.
As you're gonna end up killing Cat.
I love this group. You guys are so ridiculous.
That's okay. I have
Also-
healing spells.
The only one who killed the cat is Onyx.
We also both have Revivify, Scotty, don't we?
Yep.
It's all good.
Do
You guys have diamond?
Revivify? But do you have the
Nope,
diamond?
I don't have shit. Hopefully Scotty does, because then both of us could use it.
Nope.
I think you had talked about doing that. About getting some of the payment that you guys got from the gentleman in diamonds.
On it, his Passion got shit
Also,
all from that.
We
payment.
talked about it, but that would be 1,000 gold of, I think, pretty much 1,000 gold cut. And
300.
Yeah,
The
it's
diamonds
300.
for the Revivify is 300. Though you have
Also-
Reset, right?
I don't think I have Revivify.
You should. If you don't, I don't know. I have it. You should have had it, I thought.
Druids only, like with the recent Anno of Arcana with the class feature variants, they got Revivify in that.
But they had
Revivify.
Druids don't get Revivify.
That's right.
However,
Really, that's right.
there are two of you that
so
have it, or that have access to it. Passion, you have it. The De-Fragger also gets it.
Really?
Yes, but I don't have it prepared because I have no components.
I have it, but I don't have the components because I don't have 100 gold even.
So, you guys eventually do make it to your stop, or it's a very...
Do we get a short rest between that moment and getting there?
I'll say sure.
Okay, so that while save wasn't wasted.
So...
You do easily notice, though, through the entire trip, both those two little Wunari kids keep looking back to you guys curiously.
I was gonna say, Passion is 100% waiting for Onyx to do something, and just glad that she doesn't.
Oh, she does something.
No.
She's she took out the marker and is currently just scribbling on the
That's
back of the
fine.
seat.
That's completely fine. That's not what she was expecting Onyx to do. She had Charm Person ready to use on Onyx with the bonus action of then re-charming her if it didn't work.
And just to point out what she's scribbling, a caricature of her ripping out Gurk's tongue. It's pretty graphic.
For the kids, I don't look at them directly because blind. But I cast the cantrip bee on myself, so the bee just goes, buzzes around me, just to entertain the kids or something, because I can sense that they're watching me.
During that absolute chaos, you did hear in your brain a little bit of chuckling, but you also get the sense that he's not as entertained after a moment or two. He's still there in the back of your brain, but he's more of just watching the rest of you guys, and asking questions of you like, so why is it that you want to be changed from this form?
I'll answer that as long as you tell me what it was like in the rift.
That means that you assume we remember.
Interesting.
It was unpleasant. I don't wish to do it again.
Really?
It is a world completely unlike ours. Unlike this one. And not in a good way. But it's made me what I am, and so far this existence is pretty cool.
Interesting. Well, what was your question to me? Sorry, I had to entertain the kids for a second. What?
Why do you wish to change your form?
It'll be easier to adapt, to survive. Also, this never-ending hunger is such a distraction.
That's valid. I can see how that would be frustrating. I
You
want to understand.
You can feel my restraint. You can feel my restraint. You felt how I wanted to. The temptation, at least, was there for me to try to eat her. To eat them. To eat their mother.
I did, yes.
I'd rather not have that anymore. I'd rather not anyone to have that. None of my kind. And
I suppose that's a noble desire. If that's a thing that you care for. I think that's the term for noble? Yeah? It hasn't changed in the last 1,000 years, has it?
I don't think so. I guess that is noble. Never thought of myself as noble. But interesting. Maybe something like her. They seem quite adaptable. So look over at Onyx.
Oh, that's also a little cruel because Onyx can't adapt.
You guys don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I'm gonna say this too because I'm gonna use the thing. Passion's eyes have gone from orangey yellowish to now all black since the drive. Since now, none of you know what that means except for Kat. So, Kat, are you looking up what that means?
Nope, I don't know where that document is, so
Okay,
I'm just.
Kat, it's in my document about Saul.
Yeah, that assumes I don't have 15 other documents open already. So you guys probably I'll say that that's the gist of you talking with Walking Nirvana throughout the bus ride. You guys mostly just see Grusk sort of like spacing out, but that's not really that weird considering he doesn't really make eye contact anyway these days.
Yeah, I sent you the full list on DMs.
Okay. And eventually, after a very stressful hour-long ride, you get your short rest, and you make your way into Demon City, Shinjuku. In this area of town, the entire skyline is skyscrapers, pretty much, as far as the eye can see. And whereas in Voodoo, where you guys are from, there are all different kinds of styles and different things. There are some that are made out of glass, some are steel, some are brick. Here, everything is dark steel and glass and neon fucking everywhere. Neon signs cover this entire place, all over the place.
If Scott was here, Gurk doesn't see anything.
Yeah.
Gurk can't see what the big deal is.
I don't know, it's smooth and not organic.
It is bustling all over the place. Let's see if I actually made a doc for this place.
Arriving in the Abyss. Thank you for your stay. Or no. If it was a bus station going to a spot in the Abyss, it'd be like, arriving at... Thank you for your stay. I apologize for my abyssal. It's a little rough, everybody.
Argue.
Perfect.
Should be getting plenty of practice with it in Avernus.
Oh, yeah, I'm warming up.
He's descending to it.
Hey.
Roll credits.
Um,
I timed that perfectly to almost make you lose your drink there, Scotty.
So when you guys make it out off the bus, it's starting to have a little bit of a drizzle, and it looks like
I have a
I
question.
think it's been quite a few hours. I'm gonna say it's about starting to turn to night now.
I have a question.
Yep.
Are the kids still on the bus? Or did they get off?
Don't make me waste a spell slot, Hera.
I already have.
They are. They're getting off at this stop.
At this stop, okay. As we move out, Onyx moves up to them. I mean,
Passion has
probably.
Passion has charm person readied.
Gurk also
And
has
she's
spell
like-
ready.
And she's like, "Stay in school, kids."
Okay.
Thanks.
I don't think they'd be looking up as much as they'd be looking at eye level.
Cool kids, don't do ducks.
As they're sort of walking out, the one little boy with the little or the little like action figure that Passion made him is like dancing it on his sister's shoulder, and when she turns to look away, just smacks her in the head with it. And before they just disappear into the crowd. The streets out here are very crowded. It's a mix of people all over the place. People shopping. Looks like a handful of probably the equivalent of tourists. You see, there is, as you're sort of filing off the bus. We'll say Onyx is probably the first one, gets like body checked accidentally by somebody that's walking through, and you turn around to like glare at them, and it is a bear, like a straight up fucking bear walking on their hind legs through town, and on the shoulder is a little tiny chipmunk, and on the other one is a bluebird.
Fucking what?
And they're just chatting amicably. Oh, sorry, sorry, I didn't see you there, little one.
You watch out,
Oh,
big guy.
Okay. Sorry.
Is his name Sir Barrington?
It is now.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Yogi.
Aw.
You'll need to look up the D&D story Sir Barrington after this.
Lord.
I know
Oh,
about Sir
fuck.
Barrington.
It's a
love
I
classic.
this
forgot about
story.
that.
Also, Passion's eyes have gone to like an icy blue. If anyone who
damn
can
it.
see what. I'm
Now
gonna
I
make
have
it.
to look this fucking shit up.
As she sees the crowd, they go that color.
Okay.
It's one of those 4chan text stories.
They're amazing.
Probably some fan art. Now I gotta check.
Oh, definitely there is. But yes. Yeah, Passion will step off and kind of look around and kind of look to the rest, like, where are we going?
We'll say that about the time as you say that, Demona and Nico pull up. And she sort of climbs off, rearranges her jacket, considering you guys have been traveling for about an hour.
And she's been riding bitch on this motorcycle, so
Yeah. She says, so where we were heading was a tower about maybe 10-minute walk from here. It's supposed to be where they made the chemical that is used in making the bombs.
Understood. Make sure to stay on the low profile.
No, I'm not the one with the bounties.
True.
I would
what are you
make
talking
sure that
about?
mask stays
We
on.
aren't.
Say again, Kat.
And she says, I would make sure that mask stays on. She walked in while all of you guys were...
Hello.
I'm actually thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't actually know if she remembers, if she would know who you guys are, if she just thinks Demona's rolling with a different crew than normal.
I mean, it's not exactly different for Demona.
Yeah,
She's a mercenary.
Yeah, but you kind of been rolling with this crowd for a while.
True.
And you were specifically all had a bounty on you as a group. I'll say that she probably figured it out as you guys were talking and planning and whatnot. She's like, so I don't know if you guys need to prepare or anything. I don't know what to expect there. I'm gonna assume that they're not really gonna be too happy with us rolling up and asking questions about illegally supplying a terrorist with, you know, chemicals to make explosives.
Maybe they're closed and we can just sneak in.
She's like, we could wait until they're closed. That could work.
I mean, it's evening, right?
How about we?
It's just starting to turn evening. You've got another couple hours before, like, things start closing. She's like, and for what it's worth, like, the normal businesses in there will close because it's a big tower. I'm not exactly 100% sure what floor they're on. Some of them will close at normal business closing time, so like 5 or 6, and then others stay up open all night. Because I think from what I've read online, there is what I'm pretty sure is it's a pharmaceutical company, but it's a cover for making weird chemicals. There's like a really fancy restaurant. There's, I think, like a tanning salon.
Factories are
Art
usually
gallery.
7. Well,
Yeah,
not open.
she's like, well, so I was looking more into it, and it looks like there was the factory, and then there is the corporate office. I'm thinking that the corporate office here would have a little bit more detail on exactly where everything went.
And honestly, we might want to go in there first, give it a scope out if we're going to go in without them afterwards if they're going to give us the information. Get a rough layout of it.
Well, my thought, Nico's going in specifically for the corporate office, correct? Or is she going to a different direction?
No, she's like, I think the corporate office is the best one, because like we can roll up to the warehouse, but they're probably not going to know as much information, and honestly they're likely to be idiot thugs there guarding that place, not like the people who are cooking the books.
Do we just need to check their computers, or do we need to question someone?
And it would be really nice if
Maybe
Tomo was
both.
here.
It makes me think that if Nico's going off for the corporate office, it would make more sense for us to sneak into the warehouse and try and track anything down that may have been left behind, since we're in a larger group anyways. And if it is just the thugs that we're thinking of, low security, and
Or
we can just
maybe we should just go for the corporate, since going after the warehouse might just be a complete waste of our time, whereas we know the warehouse, where we know the corporate thing is going to have the info we need, right?
Information is stored in computers, so we should go to the computers.
a whole lot of warehouses that have computer automated information.
But they also might not have it there, right? If they're cooking it, if they're making passionate. My dad does this a few times. He does not. You do not store anything about that outside of the house. You would not leave that in a warehouse. Any information like that.
What are we looking for? Like shipping manifests or people's names?
We're looking for any information about that, and we would not find that as easily in the warehouse, where we can definitely find that at the corporate office.
They might not have a paper trail anywhere.
They might. There'll be something there likely, and I think we should all just go to the corporate office. It makes the most sense, and if something goes wrong with
Nico's like the other benefit of going during open hours is if we don't find what we want on the computers, we can politely ask those people who might know what's not on the computers.
And Patchy says, this is where my expertise comes in.
I have a bunch of ideas, but I think they're all bad, so I'll just follow your lead.
Okay. So
bad for you or bad for the group?
Yes.
Low chance of success or time.
This isn't really my area of expertise, so you lead the way.
Okay, so I think the best idea is to get you guys, looks to everybody except for, I guess, herself, obviously herself, and what's her name? The person helping us?
Nico.
Want to go bolo. I had to do it, sorry. But yeah, Nico and Passion probably would be the best to go in while you guys kind of scope the area out. Right? Because we're the least suspicious looking ones here. We have a midget, or not a midget, a very, very tiny Saren. Looks to Onyx. Are you still there, Hera?
I'm here.
Okay, you just no response when I made fun of Onyx, so.
There was a response, you just couldn't see it, and I forgot that I have no camera, so.
But yes, I think you guys, and she points to Gurk, Cyberus, honestly do it, not Demona and Onyx. You guys are probably best to go around and look, kind of check the area out. And us three, and she'll look to Demona as well, can go in and talk.
So
we are known for our secrecy and subtlety.
Exactly.
Demona does have the investigation, so I could probably pull off
either or.
Yeah,
works for you.
You guys could do some type of distraction if we need to get to computers.
All else fails, I can do a distraction.
I'm good at
distractions. She says just like, I'm pretty good at this kind of thing. Points to points to my +9 to persuasion.
I'll see if there's anything suspicious going on. You know, like there's just this random spot where this truck's pulling up in the back, and there's these shady guys.
Also, I forgot that Gurk can literally wild shape into like anything. So Gurk is literally the perfect person to investigate stuff.
And
Druids, man, they make the best damn spies.
And I wild shape into a fox hawk, which is pretty much a fox with hawk wings.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And maybe bits of feather with the fur.
Oh, that's so cool. I also love foxes, so.
And eagle in the hawk eyes. So
nice.
Prance off.
All right.
Like a fox does, and then just.
All right. And yeah, you two, Onyx, Cyberus. And actually, Demona, do you want to go with them or want to stick with us inside? That's up to you. I trust that you know your skills better than I do.
Well, out of character, I hate the thought of splitting up again, but
I mean, it's going to be a short split up, if anything.
Do we know how high up the building this offices are?
It
They're
goes
like
up.
floors.
She says it goes up to about 40 floors or so. But from the digging I did, I was able to find access codes for 5 or 6 of the floors. I don't know 100% what's there. I just know like what like business is there. At least. The one that I know where that chemical stuff is on the 25th floor.
yeah, I believe I would be best suited for corporate.
All right. So half split. I assume Tomo's kind of just driving around on a motorcycle.
She could be the lookout.
She's our lookout, yeah. She'll just drive
Yeah, that
around in
makes
circles.
sense.
She's guarding the free public bus.
She's our escape driver.
Yeah. So what are the groups now?
Gurk's flying somewhere.
Yeah, Gurk solo. Onyx and Cyberus are outside team. Passion, Demona. Wow, my brain completely forgot her name again.
Nico.
Nico are going inside.
Okay.
I assume, right? I got that right? Okay.
Yes. So interesting, Gurk's not actually alone because he's got Tomo with him.
Tomo turned into a bird.
Huh? Well, no, but she's outside. She can at least see you if shit goes down.
Oh, okay.
She's Overwatch.
I think everyone can see you.
That's valid.
She just,
Gurk's
looks,
very
she
strange,
just looks
yeah.
at the camera and it's just like, everybody could use more heroes. Or we could use more heroes or whatever the hell that was.
The world needs more heroes.
Right.
So he goes first. What do you guys want to? Who goes first, and what do you guys want to do?
I assume probably like we enter and then go up an elevator.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking for suspicious activity / a mouse going to hide in the snow.
Okay.
I'm joking because Fox.
Oh, go ahead and make a perception check.
I got the hawk eyes and the fox nose, so...
So advantage.
Okay. Alright, that would be... 19. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry about my
sorry.
roommate. She's really loud.
that was really funny.
What were the totals again?
19 perception.
Okay. You flying around, you don't see much on the outside that brings up anything strange. There's a lot of rustling around coming from you.
I think Hera. Yeah, she's moving because she.
Sorry.
That's all right. You do see one thing. It seems a little odd in about the we'll say 18th floor or so. You see a really bright flash of light to the point where it kind of reminds you of like certain spells that you've seen. And you sort of fly up to investigate, and sort of glancing through the windows, it looks to be some kind of like really fancy restaurant. You don't see anything that would be like the source of the light. You do see a bunch of people moving around, like crowds moving in. It's hard to tell if it's, just a party or if they're moving out of the way because of something that happened or what. Especially because you're sort of gliding past. It's kind of hard to get up. Well, I suppose no, you are a bird. You could just stop in place and watch. But it's definitely a very fancy place.
Also, sorry, I was just thinking about it while we're in the elevator. I'm going to cast ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
Could I roll an Arcana check or something? I don't think I could see that much of the spell though.
I'll say go ahead and make a general intelligence check.
I'm good at those.
You sound so confident.
I need to get more ritual spells too at some point.
You never have enough.
The roll
Exactly.
The roll was
sorry.
fudged, and I re-rolled, and I got a nat 4. So no idea.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how well can you concentrate when you're listening to do?
I don't need concentration for it.
Oh, that's right, ritual. Sorry,
Neither of my spells I currently have up require concentration. It's one of the
Sorry.
greatest things ever.
thought I had a stupid joke going on. My bad.
I get that, and I appreciate that joke, though. I 100% agree.
I mean, she's also ritually cast with Onyx standing right there, so I want to say you ritually cast Find Familiar sitting on the street in the middle of chaos.
I mean, I literally did that. Summon my pet onto my shoulder.
So Gurk, you're not 100% sure what that light was, but Walking Nirvana sort of mentions from the back corners of your brain, kind of reminded me of a disco ball. Weird. All right.
After that, I fly around. I keep an eye on that spot, I guess, and I just continue flying around.
Okay. I will say that you do, as you're sort of like swirling around the tower, you do make your way up, and it looks like the top of the place is an overarching dome. So the roof of it isn't flat; it's actually glass, overlooking what looks like a mall. You do see around the perimeter of it, though, looks to be you can really only see it, you hear it before you see it. It looks to be a wind wall, sort of protecting the top of it. You're presuming probably keeping birds away. So, let's see. Who wants to go next? Team inside or?
Team outside, probably.
So, what are you guys doing while you're patrolling the outside? And what are you looking for?
Is that us?
Yes,
That's
that's
your
team
team
outside.
outside.
Cerberus and Onyx.
What are
Is
we-
that us?
Exactly, the offices?
You're scouting around the outside, more or less. Kind of keep an eye on stuff is what more or less we wanted you to do.
What are we outside of, though? Not the building, certainly.
Yeah, the building.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's a big skyscraper. So
Oh,
like
okay.
you can go around the building and nobody would really notice, considering it's a busy street. There are people wandering all over the place.
I would look for like fire escape and stuff.
Okay.
And like alternative route in and out.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me. I'll say either both of you can roll or one of you roll with advantage.
What's the perception?
I can't hear anything she's saying.
Yeah, what was that, Hera?
What's your plus to perception?
Oh, mine's 5.
Yeah, then you roll with advantage.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So, glancing around, you don't see any fire escapes, but you're pretty sure buildings that are built like this don't really have them. They usually have like an inside stairwell that's insulated to keep fire away. They do have what looks like a loading dock off to the side and 2 entrances. There's the main entrance that Passion and Demona and Nico went in, and then there's the loading dock off to the side of the building, and in the very back there is a like back door sort of thing that when you sort of glance in, it looks like opens right into a little tiny like corner store sort of thing.
So we can assume this building has many different types of businesses in it. It's not all just one, so.
Oh yeah, no, it's all sorts of things.
Okay. I don't think we're going to find too much out here related to the illicit business. Do you want to go inside?
Yeah, we're supposed to wait outside, right?
Uh,
We can go inside.
we can wait a few minutes, see if they check in.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside crew.
Yeah.
You guys make your way in. There is like a guard desk at the very front. And as you sort of walk in, they sort of, can we ask your where you're heading?
What's the name? Sorry, I can't remember. What's the name of like the company we're going to see? Is this like the main area for like the person asking if for like the
Yeah, this is like the lobby to get to the elevator bank.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me see if I have the name of that company written down. I probably don't, because of course I fucking don't.
Just make it up.
Yep. We will say that it. I can't do that because that's a dick joke.
No, make it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It is Johnson Synthetics. I literally, I have a random generator, and yep.
Wait. Are we talking like Wayne Utani here, or? Because I have reservations about those kind of buildings.
No, it's
not the name of the tower. It's the name of that like chemical
is
company
Johnson
within
Synthetics.
there.
I love it. I love it so much, Kat. Thank you for this. And then yeah, Passion will kind of walk up and say, "Hey, we're going up to see Johnson Synthetics."
Can I get your name?
Yep. I'm trying to remember what I decided on Passion's name to be too, because I had one for her form, and I can't remember it. What, by the way, Kat, I was curious about this. When I had the bounty put on me, what was it? What name was it on? Was it for Solitude?
It would have been whatever name she was going by in Del Diablo at the time. So
okay, then. All right, I had a name for her too, and this is annoying me. She gives her name that I had before, and I'm gonna try and find it.
Okay.
Mona's gonna pipe up for her and Nico and say Ashlan Anturu.
Okay. He sort of looks around. Okay. One second. And he picks up a phone and sort of walks away for a second and calls up and talks on the phone for a second or two. Hangs up.
What language? Or can we hear them?
He walks a bit away from you guys, so it's kind of hard to hear. You can roll a perception check if you'd like to try.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Go for it.
We gotta try. 17.
Okay.
I have a +1 to that. Jesus.
He sort of turned away from you. It's hard to make out any like distinguished like full sentences, but you hear doesn't look like them, not on the list, don't look armed, and that's about it.
That's funny.
I mean, you guys don't.
No, unarmed. Like,
oh fuck.
Fuck you. Yeah.
That's why I giggled.
Weapons.
Yeah, because Passion doesn't carry her open carrier stuff because she can just summon it.
Fucking none of you do. Nico is just a chick.
Smart.
Yeah, and
all
like
smart.
What does Demona need guns for?
Mm-hmm.
Passion looks like a sexy tiefling, so
yeah. So he hangs up and comes back. Yeah, right this way. And he takes you over to the elevator bank and swipes a card for you, and then hands it, and he says, "This is a guest card. It'll get you up to that floor, and then to a handful of other public places in the building. It will be deactivated in the next 24 hours, just so you know."
Yeah, Passion, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of gives him a nice smile and steps in, takes the card too, just kind of slips it into her pocket.
Okay. I'll say at this point you guys are now in the elevator and you can do your comprehend languages spell.
Yeah, she casts her comprehend language because she's like, well, this is the perfect place to do it, so might as well.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I will say it's not necessarily a 10-minute elevator trip because it's not the tallest building. It's only 40 floors, but you guys can like stop it at some point so that you can finish the spell.
Yeah, more or less stop at a public area.
So you know the chemical plant area that you were aiming for is on the 25th floor. Um, um, but when you start to head up, it does not get up that high. It stops at the 11th floor when you do the stop thing. You finish your spell and resume to start taking the elevator up, and it seems like it does not want to go any higher than 11.
What
So
floor is synthetics on?
25.
Huh. I will try and swipe the card again, see if that gets it working. Nope.
No, it is opening a little bit, and you see there's a when it opens, because like it's opening and closing, like it's trying to go up, but it's not working functioning properly.
Yeah.
And you do see what looks like actually Passion you would recognize instantly. It looks like an art gallery. The like white stark floor and walls, paintings scattered all around. There's what looks to be a statue of like a winged humanoid, maybe succubus, maybe Arrhenius. Hard to tell with kind of the closing and opening. There is a woman that's sort of like standing there. You could use the stairs if that elevator isn't working, or maybe one of the others.
Yeah. Oh well.
This one is fine.
Yeah, we'll go. No, it's broken.
No, give me a chance to rip open the circuit box and try and rewire it.
Let's not do that, because that might make it suspicious. We'll just take the stairs. Thank you very much. Passion can flash her a smile and a bit of a wink. Turn on her charm. Also, Kat, is this you going? If the vaccine crew refused to go to the art gallery, one of you is going to the art gallery?
Okay, that was the museum, and no, I literally rolled for it, and I only chose art gallery because I have a map of it. I have these cool ass cards. They're called location cards from Rogue Comic. Kevin worked on them.
That's cool.
Go buy them. They're cool. They were selling them in our local gaming store, and we fucking lost it because it was super awesome.
I don't blame them. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. As you guys are walking,
Passion's gonna first try one of the other elevators. Does it have the same results?
It seems to. And as it's sort of dinging your can't when you first hear it, it sounds like it's like thudding in the elevator, and it's sort of making you concerned, like maybe we should not be in the elevator if it's making this sound. Who else is with you? God, all of your passive perceptions fucking suck.
We have garbage passive. Wait, Kat?
Huh?
We step into the elevator, right? And trying to get up. Passion is going to summon her animal on top of the elevator. Not her familiar.
Okay.
She can bring it within anything. What does she see up there, if anything?
Okay. So what you're hearing in the elevator, this like thumping sound.
Yep. And she'll
Demona,
look through the pets.
You and Nico, I assume, are standing out in the lobby, not in the elevator yet.
I thought we were already in the elevator.
Oh, okay.
We just kind of all popped into it.
Okay. When you teleport your cat up to the top of it, it's very dark in here. It's low light. There is like emergency lights, but the cat's sort of looking around. There's machinery all over the place. There are like wires everywhere. Looking up, like the machinery on the elevators. Neither you nor your cat are exceptionally familiar with how elevators work, but it doesn't look frayed or tampered or anything, and you don't see any enemies or anything up there.
All right.
But it does look like there's this heavy like block thing sort of holding you on the floor you're on. You're not entirely sure how you would go about loosening that or whatnot.
Okay. And yeah, she'll just dismiss the cat and just look at her. We're not going up any higher on these elevators.
At this point, as you stop swiping it and the doors stop like trying to close and opening up again, you hear that thumping again, and it's getting louder. And you realize that woman in the skirt is nowhere to be found. You are completely alone in this area.
All right, that's worrying. Let's get out of this elevator first. First thing Passion does is get out of the elevator. And second thing she does is summons both of her familiars pretty much. To
Okay.
get more eyes on this situation, including her asshole animal.
Okay. Fuck me, I'm trying to remember what you named these things. One was Hurts, and
Here, I can literally tell you. Hurts. I don't think I named the other one. The other one is just her astral animal. She doesn't. She hates it. So.
I think I named it, but
I think you did.
I named it. We named it Salem. I think.
Salem. That's right. Here, let me write this down so I can remember it too.
I will say at this point, it's probably been about at least 10-15 minutes for the folks outside. If there is anything that you guys would like to do, having not heard from your crew in that time.
We probably would have texted them.
I'm going to text Demona and say, what's going on? It's been a while. It's been like hours. We're bored.
It's been 12 minutes, and you guys are dying of boredom.
That's such a dog thing.
Do you want us to come inside? Can we come inside?
Responds with elevator broken, slow going, taking stairs. Hang on just a few more.
Passion just writes, something's weird, don't come in.
Do I spot spot where a bunch of birds are perching? Like on the side of a skyscraper or something?
Yeah, you can find there is a like facing where what do you want to face, like the front door or where that big flash of light was, or anything specific?
The big flash of light, I guess.
It looks like there is a balcony on one of the other nearby towers that you can sort of perch on. There is a bunch of like really fat pigeons that are sort of roosting there, sort of nestled down, starting to go to sleep.
Question: Is it dark in here?
In the lobby, no,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
very brightly lit.
Okay, good.
Well, since they're plump and juicy and they're sitting there harmlessly, I am gonna dive bomb and try to grab one.
Okay.
I'm a fox.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I need to tap out. I'm extremely tired.
All
I
right.
just fell asleep for a moment.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
okay.
tell, Hera. Hey,
Um,
Hera, I love you.
Love
Go
you
sleep,
too.
hon.
I'm
See
really
you
sorry.
later.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
See
It's
ya.
all right. We love you. Bye.
So go ahead and roll your attack versus a pigeon, Gurk.
I don't even know what my to hit is, but I got a nat 16.
I definitely get it.
It's a pigeon. It has like a 10 AC.
You want to just say it? I got it.
You eat a pigeon. Like, yeah, I mean, you're a fox, and it's a pigeon that was half asleep. I wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
No one expects this.
All of the rest of them fucking scatter, though, as a winged fox appears out of nowhere in a town that isn't used to where pigeons aren't used to having natural predators other than vehicles.
Yep, and I just find a spot to nibble on it, or
Yeah.
whatever. That's what I'm doing because you said it was taking a few minutes.
Yeah. In the art gallery, let's see, where is the you guys are in it's sort of like a little bit maze like. There's all different sort of nooks and crannies for art displays and statues and paintings. There's one passion that kind of a little bit reminds you of your art. It's very with the spray paint style, but it's a lot more abstract sort of thing. But as you guys are sort of like looking around, you do hear that thudding getting louder and closer.
What direction is it coming from?
It's coming towards you. It is coming from the eastern portion of the building. Sort of glancing around, it looks like, based on the signage and what you know of art galleries, it's usually where like the storage is kept.
She'll look to
What do you guys want
Demona
to do?
and be like, should we check that out? Should we go after it on our terms or go after it on its terms? Whatever that is.
Better to go on our terms.
All right, then. Let's go. She'll...
But be careful.
Of course. I'm always careful.
No. Be careful.
What are you doing?
Demona's going to stealth.
Passion is also going to stealth.
Nico is going to do the same. Go ahead and roll your stealth checks.
Yay.
18.
Nice.
21.
Okay. So why am I'm in the totally wrong app?
Nice.
Like not anywhere near it. Let's see what's Nico's stuff.
Or she can just hide behind Demona.
Well, yeah, but
I think that'll kind of ruin the stealth if she's...
Yeah.
Point.
So, you guys all sort of duck behind various different bits of art and whatnot to hide. And Passion, you are the one that hears it coming closer. That like stomping, thudding sound that very clearly now sounds like very heavy footsteps.
Footsteps.
Feet walking. There we go. Yep.
You did it.
I don't know why that sounded wrong. It just did.
I understand that feeling of like, this doesn't sound right. What's wrong with it?
You sort of coming nearer and do you want to like peek around and see what the sign of it is, or wait for it to pass you?
Passion's gonna peek out because Passion's gonna peek out because it's Passion and she's not one to let people do stuff for her.
Well, shit, now you're going to make me sound like an asshole. While that's happening, Demona is going to text Cyberus and the others. Possible problem, be on guard. And
that's a good thing to do.
Yeah, and then wait to see if we need an emergency. Type in, get in here quick, but don't hit send. Just...
Okay, I will assume that Demona's smart enough to tell them what floor you're on.
I would hope that she would be, yes.
Meanwhile, Gurk's just sitting up on a cable somewhere. Just a post-food coma, almost. Because
I will say that
all of his stuff is merged with him, so he's getting none of these phone texts.
If Tomo gets the text, she would try to alert you. So we'll determine at that point how aware Gurk is of people on the street. Oh, because Tomo finished that hologram thing, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Okay, that would be a good way to get attention. So, peeking around, Passion, you see what looks like a tall, massive... Like, the ceilings in here are quite tall to begin with, because some of the sculptures are larger than life. The naked, like, Aranyas that you can see is now actually Aranyas with the devil horns. It's probably about 10 feet tall, so the ceiling in here is probably about 15 feet or so. Looks to be a huge-sized, green-skinned creature sort of clumping around, wearing, like, cargo pants. Long, thick claws.
That doesn't look good.
Long arms, and then on one arm it looks like a second elongated arm comes out and splits into two more, and three heads that are sort of turning around and looking. And I'm gonna send a picture to the chat.
Is that an Etten?
Not quite.
It's uh-oh, that's what it is.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
And then you sort of glance down and you see it's wearing sort of like a loose jersey sort of thing. And when it sort of leans down and sniffs the air, you see sort of like peeking through where the shoulder is.
Ugly.
It has faces on its chest.
That's fucking weird as shit looking.
I
love it.
Wait, I'm having a bad nerd moment. What's the name of the mutant from Total Recall?
Oh, I know you're talking about. I don't remember what thing.
It starts with a Q or something.
Quado.
Wait, Watto. Yes. Quaid was the
one who had to start the reactor.
Right. My bad.
Sorry. Just a time I really wish I had minor illusion, but I don't.
So you see that
I'm assuming it does not look friendly.
No,
looking at it, I can
seems
just
like
tell.
it's snarling. It's trying to keep quiet, but you can hear. I mean, obviously, it sounds like a freight train walking through here because it's huge size. And every step makes the paintings on the wall shake, and there's like a vase over to the side that's precariously wobbling, shaking just a tad.
Demona would push it just enough to get back on the pedestal.
It's across the room.
Passion will kind of the thought is appreciated though. Passion gets a kick out of that.
Wait, is Mage Hand a cantrip?
Cantrip, yes.
Well,
if you have it,
no. Yeah. I was about to say, of course, I don't have it. I didn't use a freaking non-offensive cantrip.
I have it. I have almost every single non-offensive cantrip at this point.
Keep in mind, Mage Hand would be very visible. This is a glowing hand.
Yeah, good point.
It
Anyways.
is sniffing and getting closer to where you are, Passion.
Okay. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
1 second, let me just check this quickly. Oh god, it's vocal. Damn it, I can't use that then. I had a plan, but it doesn't work from the thing. Alright, and she'll just look at Demona, look at it, and just kind of like do the eye flip thing. Did you think? What are you thinking? I was thinking of doing, Kat. What did you?
I was responding to Luke's thing.
Oh.
For Grubs having an earpiece.
Earpiece, yes, that's very smart.
The leverage group has earpieces.
Yes, that would actually be very smart. We might want to invest in that at some point. Passion will just kind of look to Demona and then look to it and just kind of give the thumbs up or give the thumbs down. Like just gonna do that, kind of getting the feel from Demona, more or less letting her call it.
Why you gotta put that shit on me?
Because you're the tactical one. I mean, I have something I can
literally
do.
In the name.
Yeah.
You are Tac Wizard, after all.
This is very true. Demona's gonna very gently shake her head and point to the different pillars or different objects that we can get behind and try to move past it as it moves towards us. Hopefully, our stealth rolls will help with that.
She'll look to Demona, just tap the nose to try and communicate more or less. It's smelling us.
So it's smelling burnt cinders
and passion
and whatever body glitter you're wearing.
Passion does not wear body glitter. Excuse you. She's just always sparkling on her own. That's all natural glitter.
Don't worry about it. The glitter is just an illusion.
If only
she definitely wears. She definitely wears glitter too. It's passion.
If only somebody had Cloud Kill, it'd be very hilarious. He just snorts it.
So at this point, out of character, I would like to make the mention of attempting to stealth and being prepared for a fight, because I do not want to be the second to make a move if that thing decides to attack us.
Okay. I will say that you guys can go ahead and make stealth checks, and your stealth checks will be opposed to him. And
one thing before we do that, Demona's going to hand her cell to Nico with the emergency text in there, and mime pressing send and then getting behind cover if we start a fight, so that she's nowhere in the
and to help with this, I'm gonna use my familiar is gonna use the help action. Time to abuse some mechanics.
Okie dokie then.
Abuse of mechanics.
So like I wanna argue this, but like cats are naturally pretty freaking stealthy.
Yeah.
And both of them are smarter than normal cats, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that really helped because the one was not one.
But
yeah, there's a 15.
If it's using its action to aid to help, it's not using an action to stealth.
Yeah,
that's fair.
So the cat is staying behind. So it's basically pointing out where you're going, and then because they can telepathically communicate with you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
Can't.
and it stays behind.
Passion can just pick it up using a free object interaction.
Sure.
I just see Cat dying on the inside.
It's fine.
18.
Okay.
I'm happy I used that advantage though, because I had a 1 on the first roll.
Demona, what's yours?
19.
Okay. So the way that this works, I'm gonna say that you guys have to beat get 3 successes before you get 3 fails.
Right.
So it's sort of like a skill check.
Yeah.
And because there are 3 of you, only 2 of you have to succeed the against his perception.
All right.
So for your first one, you guys are fine.
I love this style. Hera does this a few times too.
Sort of ducking behind. For the first one, you guys actually duck behind that big statue of the naked Iron Yes. Go ahead for your next one.
Nice. 19.
Holy shit. 19 on the die, so 21 again.
Okay. He is following close behind. He's very heavily you can hear the snorting, sniffling, and it's a little distracting because there are 3 heads and they're all sniffing at different intervals. You sort of glance over at Nico and she's sweating heavily, very nervous.
Wouldn't that be panting? She's a Winari, right?
No, I think she's a human.
I thought she was a human.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's a human.
My bad. Never mind.
Good thing she isn't a Winari. She'd be a De-Fragger. I love doing that.
Oh,
Hey!
next one.
19. And nat 20, so...
I'll see for that one, you guys get to the section of the exhibit that looks to be the spray painted areas. And Passion, you can easily tell at this point, these were very freshly made to the point where you can still sort of smell the strong scent of it. And he sort of gets past it and he's like on the other side of the wall from where you guys are and you're all sort of like frozen, not moving. And he's sort of like... Those of you who have eyes on him can actually see like 2 of the hands go up to rub one nose and the other one goes to rub the other one and accidentally pokes the other head in the eye. They start arguing amongst themselves.
Mechanical question?
Better be careful when you have arms.
Really. So spray paint is fairly flammable.
Not that flammable after that point.
Yeah, for this it's more of flavoring why he failed and the fact that he has a very strong sense of smell.
I was gonna say more the big one with the flammable spray paint is once it's set, very shortly after it just loses all flammability because it dissolutes very quickly into the air.
That, and I was under the impression it was the aerosol. It's the point of ignition when it's in the can that really makes it flammable.
Fun fact, actually, yes.
Because that's why hairspray also goes.
No, so I can tell you something because I have a weird family. I have used spray paint as a flamethrower to kill a wasp's nest before. In our no, because we didn't have bug killers. We just used lighter.
No, I was going to say that doesn't sound all that strange. My father showed me the very first trick with a lighter, which was WD-40.
That was a good one too. That one actually is crazy. But when you spray it, fun fact, it leaves behind whatever color tinge of burnt on the area. We use gold for that. And it looks really cool afterwards. So yes, all it does is eat the CO2 or whatever is in, not the CO2, but you know what I mean. Whatever is the aerosol in it. Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
It's all good. It's a smart idea. I know what you're trying to get at. But...
No. I was making sure that we weren't about to ignite the place.
Okay. I thought you were going to use it for a trap.
You don't want to do that by accident.
Exactly.
All right. So. We've managed to evade them for now.
Yeah, so unless you guys, it's very close to you guys, but it has not seen you yet. Do you guys want to do anything, or you just want to continue going?
It might track us down.
not past the spray paint if it's already turning in the opposite direction.
But we can't.
It's not passing. It's not really past it yet. It's kind of like sniffling and trying to regain its senses.
Also,
it's sort of looking around now.
We can't just hide here. We have to get higher. Right?
Is there a stairwell close by?
I will say at this point, yeah, you guys can see the like neon green sign for like stairwell exit sort of thing.
All right.
Gonna tilt her head in that direction.
One moment. Let me just check something quickly.
It's a headlight.
Oh, wow.
Kat, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that.
So.
It's because of the headlight. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I got a light back
Right.
there too.
I thought you were making reference of something in story, and I was just really confused.
Did they speak any language as far as we can hear or say anything?
It seems like they seem to be arguing and very...
She would understand
they're
it. She doesn't comprehend any language.
Like they're trying to be quiet about it, but not really succeeding in Giant.
Oh, fuck, I don't have that language.
I have that language.
Can you
So-
have interpret or
Comprehend
language?
languages
I can-
would...
No. I can't.
Oh, you can't
speak it.
speak it.
One sec, hold on. Just trying to see. Okay, Kat, I have a question, and this is up to you entirely mechanically wise.
Uh-huh.
If I use message on them, can I make it sound like it's coming from a different area? Or would it just kind of show up in their head?
I mean, it sort of just shows up in their ear.
Okay. All right. So it wouldn't come from any direction.
No, not really.
Okay,
But
then,
with the
hold
way
on,
this thing's
hold on.
lumbering around, would that matter?
Hold on.
Which
Passion
head,
is going-
Which head do you message?
The one that just got poked. And
Perfect.
what she is going to say is, quick, get to the elevators. To try and make it sound like she said it in his head.
Okay, and you're saying this in...
Message.
Okay. Actually...
You okay there, Luke?
Yeah, there's some weird graphite powder on this pencil. I was just cleaning it off.
Sorry, it looked like you were like scratching down your arm, and I was making sure you weren't like cutting your wrists or anything.
Okay, so the funny thing is, message doesn't say shit about whether you speak the same language or not.
Yeah. It doesn't, which is why I was kind of curious.
I'm gonna allow it, because it doesn't say, and that's sort of the way it works in 5e. If it doesn't say specifically, it works.
Yep, perfect.
So he's sort of like, he's like, what? To the elevators, and the other ones are like, no, what are you talking about? We're still looking for them. They're still here. No, at the elevators. And they're like, why? Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Could I roll persuasion? Because I'm trying to persuade them to go to the elevators.
It's well, I'm sorry, that's her call. My bad.
No, you're deceiving them.
It doesn't matter. 23.
Jesus Christ.
I only have a plus
It doesn't
5 to
matter.
that.
He cannot beat that, even if you rolled a nat 20.
I have a plus 5. A plus 5 only to that one.
He's
But I
got a
have-
big old +0.
Oof.
Yeah, he's sort of... What? No. Fine. The boss is mad at us. You're gonna... He's gonna hurt you. I'm like, what does it matter? We'll just heal it anyway. And the third head is like, yeah, but it'll hurt. They sort of lumber away. But yeah, they head to the elevators.
Honestly, the utility cantrips are the most fun things to use, and I hope I get it in more cantrips because I'm immediately going to take Minor Illusion as the next cantrip because it's such an
Minor
abusable
Illusion
cantrip.
is great.
I don't know why I don't have it yet, but yes. All right, let's head to the stairs then.
I don't take it because I would break it really hard.
I abuse the shit out of Minor
Yeah,
Illusion. I'm not gonna lie.
it's one
I
of
love
those
it.
things where with the illusion spells you have to really know exactly what it can do, or it becomes very easy to either nerf it or abuse the shit out of
Yes,
them.
I mean it's even then. Minor Illusion is very easy to abuse the shit out of. Like the cantrips are like the non-attack cantrips are some of the most are the most useful spells in the game, I'd say. All right, let's head to the stairs.
That's what they're designed for.
Yep, and I love them. Especially message. Message is one of my favorite things to mess with people with. It's also great fun to taunt people with because I am a shit.
No, I just remember the last time Scotty played with an illusionist. And
Oh,
I think he
God.
did goof the illusion spells a little bit, but I don't care because that fight was one of the best fights I've ever had.
No, she was actually casting spell slots on you for that.
Not at the end.
The Triton.
At the very end where she was fucking with us.
The Triton Bard.
Mm-hmm.
No, she had spells then.
She had spells? I thought she was completely tapped out. Because all of us were.
Are you talking about when she was whispering behind your shoulder?
Yeah, when she was like invisible and shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Minor illusion is only one of the senses, so it was just audio.
Go buy the Shore of Dreams Adventure, guys, by Poison Pot Press. It was fucking great.
And hopefully your DM's nicer than me.
No, like I hated the enemies in that module so much, but the entire thing was fucking great, Scotty. So I will say that you guys do make it to the stairwell. And you sort of, as soon as you make it out, Nico's sort of like leaning over the handrail and she says, that thing was a lot bigger than I was expecting. I was not expecting that thing. I was expecting thugs with guns, not trolls.
Yeah.
You're scared of that thing, yet you came to come kill me after the video?
You don't have 3 heads and a bunch of arms.
Yeah. I was expecting you would be asleep and you're a mage.
She has a point there.
A mage.
He has 3 heads! He doesn't need to sleep!
A mage from a mercenary
I don't need to sleep
guild.
though, so
Anyways,
Okay,
So-
that's cool.
But yeah.
Whatever.
is there any way we can manage to lock this door? I'm assuming there's like a door to the stairs.
Like it does have a lock, but there's a key on the other side. Like if whoever is on the other side has access to the keys, they can just open it up.
Yeah.
You could try and find some way to like jam it shut from
Yeah.
the side because it
Melt
does
the
like
latch.
it opens this
Yeah,
way.
melt the latch.
Sure.
And I have control flames, so I can help out with that.
I'll say go ahead and make an just a general intelligence check to see how you can melt it without turning it to like slag and making it useless versus soldering the thing.
Oh, lovely. Am I doing this at advantage since she's helping?
I will say yes, but you don't get to add your proficiency modifier because you're not really used to melting locks.
You realize you're talking to Demona, right?
I am, but
She's
it's
trying to make
not
it
a
so we're not
thing.
breaking it.
When have you
Okay.
ever done this before? When has Demona needed
could
to
see-
melt a lock?
I could see Demona more needing to just melt through the lock, not in leaving it damaged.
I'm
not
sorry.
undamaged.
Do you know how hilarious it is to be on the run from somebody that you're leading away from somewhere? Close
Yeah.
the door, melt the latch, and hearing right
One of
into
my
the wall
favorite
behind
ones?
you.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
just
lie.
saying.
If only you had somebody who could heat metal.
I wonder who that could be.
So okay, no advantage or no proficiency.
You have advantage because you're helping, but no proficiency. So just whatever your advantage plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay. So dirty 20.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
First one was a 9, and that other one scared me because it jumped out of my dice roller.
Okay. It looks like it's holding. It's probably not going to hold up too well to a troll if he were to put his full weight behind it, but it at least looks like it's going to hold.
That's all
for
that
now.
matters.
That's all that really matters.
It will definitely be very audible when it opens,
Yes, that's
because
yeah.
you would have to force it open.
But the good thing is we're not going back down there.
No. Also,
Yeah.
I figure we might actually have a thing here if we want to bring the group back together, and it's just send a text to the group. Hopefully Tomo can get this across to Gurk of meet us on 12th floor.
Stairwell.
Try to on a stairwell on the going to the 12th floor. Can you get Cyberus up here, Gurk?
Side note, just in case it's mechanically required, Demona takes her phone back from Nico.
Oh, okay. At this point, you guys
Did I
have been
notice
in there for
anything-
probably about. You guys probably spent another 10 minutes or so sneaking away from this thing.
Did I notice anything outside? Any more flashes from that building or anything? A giant 3-headed creature appearing in a window?
I'll say go ahead and make another perception check.
Did Gurk get to see our side of the hiding situation, or did he only see the three-headed thing side?
16.
Okay. Looking around, you you do see, like glancing at that restaurant again, it looks like, and sort of like sitting there and watching it for a while, it looks like some kind of ruckus was kicked up, and a lot of patrons left, but they sort of seem to be calming down now. People are bringing dishes out again. It looks like things have, whatever happened seems to have been resolved, and sort of like glancing around, we do. Let's see if we know what this thing looks like. Of course, it's not in that screenshot that I took. For a half second, you see what looks like on the 21st floor, looks to be that's sort of like elongated mask that Tomo has her actual helmet looks like that now. That sort of reminds you of Tomo's, but you're sort of like, wait a minute, no, that doesn't make sense. I just saw Tomo a second ago on the street. And you sort of look up again and you don't see anything. It's gone.
We will.
Interesting. Alright, I fly down to Tomo, and I guess
I'll say at this point, Tomo has gotten the text for you guys to meet up on the 12th floor, if that's if you guys are going to send that.
Yeah.
Oh, then there's probably no openings up there.
Can we get into that level? / is there a window in the stairwell?
There isn't a window in the stairwell, because the stairwell, from what you can tell from the layout of the building, is in the very center of the building.
That's a cool design. I really like
that. And the walls are like heavy concrete. You do know there are most windows on a skyscraper aren't going to open. You can easily, though, if you would like, perch on Tomo's shoulder and go in with her that way.
And Cyberus, I assume, too.
Yeah,
and Cyberus.
Sure, I guess I'll do that.
I don't think he can perch on her shoulder as easily.
Cyberus not perching on Tomo's shoulder. Perch on Tomo or Cyberus.
That'd be really fun. I would love to see someone draw that of Cyberus perching on Tomo's shoulder.
Sorry.
No, I get it. I love that.
So to make it a little bit quicker, I'll say that you guys do manage to go in past security. The same guy takes your names. Do you care to share what fake names you give? Correction, what fake name Cyberus gives, because the other two with him aren't here.
And the other one's a burb?
Yeah.
There's a fox with wings.
Oh, Jesus, he looks so fucking weird. I mean, it's not
Familiars
that weird. Like,
it's a familiar.
It's a corrupted familiar. It's you're in Del Diablo. Even familiars can be a little weird.
We're all weird here.
I was about to say, in second edition, I think they literally just had like every single creature, but add wings to it. Like,
what do you mean we're weird here? Demona's head spins 360 degrees.
Anyway.
So you make your way up, and I'll say that you can get into the stairwell rather easily. And you guys meet on the 12th floor.
I figure this is the good part for us to just all group up, so...
It's a long hike.
And we have double the floors to go.
Mm-hmm. So you guys meet up on the 12th floor. You go sort of like, so there was a troll on the
Troll
12th
in the
floor
dungeon?
or on the 11th floor. So I don't know if he's just a patron or if they know that
He
we're
seemed to
here
be
or
looking for
what.
us. Just from the fact
Was
of...
he in a uniform?
Also, he mentioned something about the boss hurting him.
Who is
Breaking
that?
up
Oh.
pretty bad there, Luke.
I was just asking if he was wearing like a uniform.
He had like shorts and a jersey on, but I mean the jersey was pretty old and ratty. I don't think he belonged to like a team.
I just make a little.
Oh,
weird...
so he didn't look like a security guard?
No.
He looked like a goon, like a hired. He looked like a monster. He's a troll. He had like
Weird
4 or
faces
5
everywhere.
arms and 3 heads and
Yeah, it's so weird.
faces on his
Looks to
pecs.
Cyberus. Weird having multiple arms. Look to Cyberus.
No, not like
No,
De-Fragger
the
arms.
faces
Like
I know.
weird, janky arms. Like they had another arm growing from their elbow.
Yeah, they had 2 arms from one elbow. It was really weird. Also, when Passion's eyes have changed. I love this because this is one of my favorite things to do now. Her eyes have changed to yellow-green.
Do we all notice that?
Yes. Oh, you would if you have eyes, you've definitely noticed her eyes are just changing colors.
What's
Yours
with
are-
your eyes? They're different.
Yeah, I got them upgraded when I was in
What?
Redami.
Oh, right. They're science eyes.
Yeah, they're
I'm
better
glad you
eyes.
finally understand.
I kind of don't have
Cybernetics are the way
other.
to go.
She just kind of. I don't have normal eyes anymore. You know, they kind of melted out. Remember, and the other ones were really bad. They hurt a lot, and they looked awful.
Big thumbs up.
These ones actually look like normal eyes, though, don't they? If I remember properly, they look like normal eyes with
Yeah.
with the just with the color changing on them.
As we
Yeah,
get
it's
inside and we all meet up and
Mhm.
we're in, I revert back.
And it's
Right,
only
and-
Demona's eyes that are constantly chromatically changing, except in battle when they're all red.
And yeah, Passion will just be like, they might be coming after us. I don't know why. I don't know, but you know, let's proceed with caution, and all else fails, maybe I can try talking. As long as it's not a goon like that, I might be able to talk people out of stuff.
You know, I hear interesting things happen when you eat a troll. I wonder what they taste like.
Probably
Me
not good,
too.
judging how ugly that thing looked. But let's keep
You'll
going.
never be hungry.
Let's just go.
Maybe that's the secret. You eat a troll and it just keeps growing inside of you and it never goes away.
I know what happens in meta, and you don't want Gurk to eat it.
Cyrus, could you
Yeah?
make a fillet out of troll?
Let's not talk about eating people right now,
Hmm.
please. Let's just go. Let's do our thing.
I think that would work because you'd have to sear it and that would stop any sort of extra growth. I don't think it would taste good.
Okay. Let's go.
Maybe a good sauce.
Meat generally doesn't taste good. Let's go.
Okay. Continuing up the stairs, where are you heading to?
Wasn't it the 24th that we were going to?
We're gonna go as high as possible to get to the floor. We're gonna try to get as high as possible, Cat.
Okay.
The goal is floor 25, right?
Yes. I will say that you guys make it up to about the 15th floor, and looking up, you can see in the stairwell the door to the 16th floor is propped open.
Okay.
Take a chance on going higher and having a locked door, or go through this one and
The
find
issue
another way
is
up.
we'll have to find a way up, right? And this could be someone there waiting.
We're
for
still like 10 floors down.
Yes, like we might want to. We want to approach that door carefully though, just in case. Yeah, Passion will slowly kind of creep up and try to peek and see, because the door. You said the door is propped open, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Was there a building map in the lobby that would show what was on the
19.
floor?
There was a listing of different businesses, and did I really not write? I wrote down these except for.
If it's just like a boring office, it's probably not important.
And one of them was like Swinging Johnson's or something. Was that what it was?
Johnson Synthetics.
No,
okay.
that's
Johnson's.
That's a little less subtle.
That is literally our.
I just remember it was something.
The place
Johnson.
we're going to is Johnson Synthetics.
It is, yeah. I will say you only got a glance at it, so go ahead and make an intelligence check. See if you recall the exact name of this floor.
10.
Not 100% sure. It sounded something boring, probably like lawyers or some corporate business or something like that.
Close.
I believe I asked Passion to make a.
I got a 19 for the
Thank you.
reception.
You see sort of dangling from the top of the door, sort of spinning in it seems like there is something of the air conditioning is right above there, sort of spinning wildly, is a tarantula on a web that's sort of like attempting to look like it had been sort of like just chilling and then rolled a 4 on a stealth check.
All right. She'll just kind of point to the tarantula to everybody.
How big is it?
I mean, it's a tarantula. It's like, yeah-ish.
Tongue attack.
Jar Jar.
Go for it. Are you?
Pretty much. Am I asking? Is it a giant spider? Because giant spiders are medium size.
No, it is a regular spider.
Okay.
Tiny size.
22.
Yeah. It's sort of like the spinning stops. It sort of like swings. You're not 100% sure if it's just like.
I think he was trying to eat it.
Swinging in the air conditioning, or if it was trying to dodge away from you. But before you even have a chance to question why it swung away, it's already in your mouth and gone.
Every round it ages a year, so how fast did it die?
3 seconds.
My bro, it had 1 hit point. It is a very elderly, very dead spider.
I just picture us
I rolled
literally
6 out in the d6 for acid damage, by the way.
I picture literally as we're like
it was
going
dead
up
at 1 damage.
or down, and when we come back eventually, if we come back eventually, it's just we're here. My tarantula, where is it? Where's Lycosa?
It was like that. I was gonna make a joke about it's like that banana that was taped to a wall, but never mind.
For the joke of what I made, it's Verm spider.
Wait, this is that Johnson place, right?
No, higher up. We're at 16th. We want to be at 24th.
Right.
Cyberus remembered that this is something, some boring place, like lawyers or like data analysts or
that explains
something like
the
that.
spider.
Lol, it's tax returns.
All right, let's keep going up then.
You got cut off again, Cyberus.
Yeah, it wasn't important or good.
Okay, just trying to make sure you're not.
At least you're honest with yourself. I appreciate that. All right, let's keep going then, I guess.
Okay.
Haven't had one of those in a while. Nice and crunchy. And fuzzy.
Slightly robotic.
Yeah, Passion kind of relaxes a little when the spider's gone.
Okay. You guys make your way a little bit further up and.
Hey, anyone watching? If my audio sounds weird, let me know. I tried to add a little filter to it.
Sound fine for now, at least, as far as we can hear.
Yeah, it would be something on OBS.
Scotty, also, Jeanette shared a program with me, and I figured you probably would want it too. It's like an equalizer kind of thing for it.
Yeah,
it's a virtual audio mixer. I'm not sure if you saw or not.
Okay.
I have to start to try it out.
As you guys are continuing up there, Gurk and Cyberus, both of you, at about the same time, hear something behind you. You're not entirely sure what it is for a second, until all of you need to give me dexterity checks, please. Dexterity saving throws, I believe it is.
Dex save?
Yep.
Alrighty.
19.
Yep, dexterity saving throw.
18.
1.
Oh shit.
Classic De-Fragger.
26.
I'll take
God
the
damn. And because I don't have their sheets, I'm going to say next time we'll pick up, I'm going to write down that everybody but Cyberus so far and the two who aren't here passed, as all of you guys are surrounded by a glittering field of fairy fire. Cyberus and Gurk, you sort of glance below and realize that those footsteps, there is a person in the doorway sort of looking up to you. Looks to be a drow woman with long white hair.
Fucking drow. I love them.
I'll look at her and say, "What are you
I
doing?"
think that's where we're leaving off, though.
Yeah, we're gonna leave off there because it's gonna be a decent fight, and I know some people have talked about wanting to end a little early today. And we're down 2 people.
Yeah,
that's true. Can I?
Yeah.
Can we do like? I don't know. I wanted to do something, and I know I would forget by next time.
Sure, go for it.
Bonus action: Guardian of Nature on myself, beast form. Then, as my action, I wild shape into a dire laser corgi, combining laser corgi with dire wolf.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
So just imagine a large-sized laser corgi. That's pretty cool.
I love it. It is a friend. It is a friend shape.
I will say that on your I'll write that down, and then on your initiative next time you can do that.
Also, I realized this. Hertz and Salem have a higher passive perception than Passion does.
They do, yes.
They both have a 13, which is, I think, our highest. Also, they have advantage on...
15 is your highest with Cerberus. Unless, Gurk, did you raise your wisdom?
I did not yet.
Okay, so yours is still 14, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We are so useless in that.
My +1 wisdom is the highest.
You have proficiency. No one else does. You have a +1, but you have proficiency. Gurk has a very high wisdom, but no proficiency.
I have a +1 in it, too, but I don't have proficiency.
Everyone else is 11, 10, or 12.
I have 13.
It just seems so low.
What can I say? I didn't need... Passion doesn't need wisdom.
Demona's high stats and intelligence, obviously.
I have
Passion's
a
is charisma.
question. Do you think fairy fire would make the illusion of the character glow, or the body inside of the illusion?
The body inside, it should.
Well, then would that not glow out of the illusion?
That is an interesting question. Because it says
I don't
each
think anything
object.
Yeah, so the illusion would still be
Each object
covered.
and creature.
Hmm.
Well, like, okay, so you fail, you are affected by it, so, like, your illusion is glowing. I'll have to decide whether or not if the glow stops at the top of your head, if you're shorter than your illusion or not.
Or if it goes above it, if you're taller than your...
Well, if they see the glowing coming from out of inside the illusion, then that would basically break the illusion for them. They could see through it if they knew it was an illusion. These illusions are interfering with a lot of things in a strange way.
Yeah, I have to think on that one. Yeah. So all of you passed except for Cyberus and Tomo and Onyx haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, we'll do that when they get back here.
Maybe even more shiny and beautiful form. What did you do?
Bottle pills fell off my desk.
He's wrecking shit.
I'm breaking shit, the usual.
Yeah.
And
So,
cat.
oh hey, I'll send it to the Discord when we're done. What this woman looks like. Yeah.
Probably
so
very
next time,
pretty because the drow are hot.
I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely don't pick all of the coolest looking characters.
Also,
for
because I
NPCs.
have a thing for drows, so.
I think that Trog is the first conventionally unattractive character in the campaign.
Hmm?
The troll.
No, I think there's been a few other ugly ones.
Someone out there is attracted to the troll.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, well, I said conventionally.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
let's be honest here.
hilariously, Vaccine Crew runs into way more scary, ugly monsters than
Yeah.
you guys do.
I feel like we're just a group of idiots, so we end up in different
that
situations.
and most of the people who have come after you are humanoids that are
Yeah.
regular people because
Or-
they're
or, you know.
assassins.
A very capable kobold.
Or Hux or Nick, whatever his name is. Hicks.
Yeah, he tried.
Still.
Okay.
He did his best. We appreciate
I have
that.
to write down what the hell that little turd is doing these days.
Probably
Yeah.
regretting all his life decisions.
Joining
and
the
dropping
drow
to try
to
and
kill
murder
us.
us.
I gave her.
Yeah, so we'll pick up there next time with you guys in a fight with at least one drow spellcaster.
Oh, there's definitely more than one drow. When there's
Um,
one drow, there's multiple drow.
What floor did you...
16.
Oh, so it was that floor.
Yeah, it's this floor with the spider. Unsurprising, it's drow.
Oh, it's
She-
probably meant you for eating that spider.
Probably pissed at Gurk, yeah. This is probably Gruk's fault.
Maybe that was like her friend.
Let's just always blame Gurk.
Yeah, so we'll pick up there next time. Any plugs before we sign off for the evening?
I do. I mean, as always,
Go for it.
hit me up on Twitter. Also follow my Twitch channel at Fracture Moon D&D. And if you look underneath Scotty's thing and my friends, we're there. Also check out Fraction Moon's Twitter, because I don't have as many followers on that, and we do a lot of posting on there. And I don't know when we'll play next in Furry Road. We had to cancel it this week because Uis is traveling still. And I don't know when we'll be doing that one, but potentially we'll also be playing this Sunday at 9 p.m. EST in our Team Genius game, where I'm still very, very dead, and I'm playing now a Retroverse character. I'm playing Umbra Cat in it.
Nice.
Because, and my DM's like, am I making a mistake by giving you a half-orc and a wrestler? I'm like, yes, you are. But you're gonna, he's like, but I'm gonna accept this. It's gonna be funny.
The wrestler is a lot.
It is. It's fun though.
Tomorrow, if things go well, Power Score RPG will be running his Acquisitions Incorporated game, and I'll be playing a new character.
Ooh.
Now, a few people here probably already know this character, but I'll keep it a secret until then. But that'll be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then also tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard. We will continue our Ghost of Saltmarsh, Isle of the Abbey, where Abby launched herself into the air and got a good scouting of the island.
Okay, in my defense, that was Sage's idea.
Okay, the group launched Abby into the air.
There we go.
In your defense too, it's a really fun
With
idea.
the nat 20.
Yeah, I just
It's a great idea.
wholeheartedly went along with it.
It's a great idea. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I'm almost halfway hoping that the weather keeps me from going where I plan on going tomorrow, because I want to be there, because it ended with me shooting her up in the air.
And,
I mean, it worked. I know where we're going now.
and if you enjoy the show and the other shows
ground.
that I stream on here or you watch on YouTube, please ring the bell or whatever YouTubers say. Yeah, that's my stuff.
Yeah. My stuff is all the same stuff. I'm gonna be in. I play Abby, the Throne Halfling. Oh fuck, nuggets! I gotta come up with her new surname. That we joked
It's
about last
Catapult,
time.
isn't it?
Okay, but that doesn't make any sense for her because cats don't have any meaning to her. That's my name, not hers. Her name is Abby.
No, no, it works perfectly. Catapult.
I'll think. I got ideas.
Just find a French name or something that means catapult.
My French. She's a halfling.
Oh,
Anyway. Sunday is Reign of Misrule. I have no idea what we're doing. I think we're still in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage because I'm an asshole to Kevin.
Yeah, we're in Undermountain. We're deep in Undermountain. We're in the I forget which floor, but we got to see the crazy wizard himself, and he has a school and all that.
We did, yeah. And we were, because none of us are smart enough to realize we're talking to the Mad Mage and it might be a bad idea, we were talking about sending our child there. Like, that That's smart. We should definitely do that.
You're gonna send your kid to Voldemort's school.
I mean, I don't know magic. I'm a dwarf. I punch things.
Technically,
Yeah.
that would be Hogwarts.
They had a bunch of high-level magic stuff. They
Voldemort,
showed
not-
that they had high-level magic, and I want my kid to go to the best school.
I mean, I don't blame that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they good to go to that school?
The only thing I heard you say there, Cyberus, was asshole.
Pretty much that's what it sounded like.
Well, you heard wrong. Last week you said my mic was too loud. I was trying to not be as loud.
Ah,
It isn't as loud.
I
at
haven't used
least.
it. That's good. This is the mic on my iPad, so I don't know how good it is or not.
That's pretty good.
Besides cutting
Yeah,
off sometimes.
So Luke, you got anything?
If anyone's in Omaha, that's where I live, and I'm around there. Come say hi.
Also, was that dice bag like a pizza thing? Because it looks like you
This
just zipped it up
bag
in a
is
calzone.
pizza.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's long enough to hold tinsels as well.
That's
And
great.
all the dice.
Nice.
So everything you need for a D&D game.
Yeah, and then I got this at the game store,
Ooh.
which is
Oh, nice.
leather on the back.
See. I need it.
Sage, you got anything?
no. I never do. I asked you not to ask me.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's just I panic and I don't want to plug somebody else's stuff. So
Okay.
It's
I'll plug
fine.
someone else's stuff. Go check out Bob Scary VOA. He's a cool dude. He's had me on his show on his Twitch channel a couple times.
Yeah.
And
I'll
we'll see
be
him
here
next
for
week.
vaccine.
hmm
We are
He
playing
really-
next week.
We should be.
I don't know about next corruption game because it's right after Christmas, so we'll see. Sort of play that by ear. But we should know our plans for that by next Retroverse game.
Yep.
By next
I
vaccine
mean,
game.
yeah. I'll figure out.
Follow me on Twitter. I'll definitely let people know. If we're
Yeah.
not.
Alrighty.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
there's. До свидания.